Hey everyone, we are back again for another Dokkan Battle video. We're here. We finally hit rank 999 in Dokkan. Let's just have a look at my profile. I hit it actually like about 2 weeks ago, but it's only now I have the time to really sit down and talk about it, right? So, I hit rank 999 about 2 weeks ago. I started playing this account on Dokkan in, I think, May of 2019. Yeah, so that was 6 years ago. This month, 6 years ago, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, here's my profile, right? We do have Int Fused Zamasu as my profile picture. I do wish he was good on release. I also wish he has a great easy aim when that happens, right? And my power level is 3.5 million, which I think is pretty good. I think so. I was link leveling very hard for a while. I've slowed down on link leveling because those free stamina refills from ranking up no longer exist. So instead, I'm doing a lot of Whis events and easy A grinding instead with my time on Dokkan. That's how I do it. My friend supporter is the Blues. Maybe I should change it, but I do keep it as the We Saints Have No Limits, mostly for memes, right? But yeah, we can have a look at my sub page here, right? In terms of characters used. Yeah, so I've used like Super Saiyan Broly. That does count for both Z Super Saiyan Broly and DBS Super Saiyan Broly. I don't know why. It should be separate, but it is what it is. So Broly does have 9,000 uses. Super Saiyan Goku there with almost 8k. That'll be going up, right? Currently I'm using a Super Saiyan Goku in an easy A grind. You guys will see that probably in a couple of weeks whenever I finish it. I'm pretty early on in that new easy A I'm doing. Yeah, the UI Gokus, of course, I use all the time, especially in easy A grinding. And just throughout history, right? I was a big STR UI user when he came out back in 2020. Wow, that was a long time ago. And AGL UI is one of the most dominant units of all time, right? He was ridiculously good back in the 6th anniversary. He still had use in the 7th anniversary, not in the Broly Red Zone, but in Omega, for example. Or like the Bojack stages, which are really tough back in 2022. UI Goku still had a place there. Evolution Blue Vegeta, I mean, I've used Int Evolution Blue Vegeta forever, and I'm still getting some use out of the STR one. Int Broly, I mean, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly here. This counts for LR Broly, LR STR Broly too, same name, right? I used him a lot for World Tournament back in the day. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, most of those uses are AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, as he was the first anniversary LR I pulled, right? Back in the 4th anniversary. Like, that Goku family team, I used it all the time back in the day. Golden Frieza I used all the time. God Goku just has a bunch of uses. Turles was mostly for World Tournament. You can go over some of these units I want to talk about. This Vegeta I used all the time as well. As a pure Saiyan leader, right? Big deal back in the day. When the Gohan and Cell banners came out back in 2019. I think he was on one of them. Or a banner around that time. And I just ran pure Saiyans all the time. This Vegito is one of my favorite units of all time right here. Full Power Frieza as well. Back in 2021 during the Worldwide. His release is one of my favorite units of all time. I actually see another one of my favorite releases of all time in LR Cooler, Worldwide 2022. That Frieza and Cooler combination, oh my god, just top tier. Bulma mostly. I use Bulma a lot anyway, just in showcases and stuff, but also she was she's a big World Tournament unit for me too. Fusion Zamasu, definitely one of my favorite releases. Grade 8 Vegeta, fantastic easy A, was very bad on release. But I do use him for World Tournament too. Same with this Piccolo. This Gohan I was a big fan of. Vegito, this Tech VB from the 5th anniversary. Another one of my favorite units of all time, right? Anyone else we want to talk about here? Beast, almost at 3,000 uses here. I mean, no shock. He's great for everything. I use him all the time still. This Vegito was one of my favorite releases of all time on release. He's definitely fallen from grace on Easy A, but hopefully they don't fail my boy LR Cooler like that on Easy A, right? This guy, we need a goated Easy A for him. Full Power Frieza is good. I like Full Power Frieza Easy A. I just need a better like villain team for him. There's the 4s, right? Pretty good. I've only had this many uses of the Gogeta unit. I mean, no shock, right? Really good for easy A grinding too. There's the gods. There's Tech Vegeta, right? His numbers are going up, right? He'll catch up shortly. This unit's easy A next year, which is crazy. Orange Piccolo, a lot of uses for Orange Piccolo. One of the strongest units of all time, this guy. This guy already a bunch of uses. There's the blues. Tech Ultimate Gohan, one of my favorite TURs of all time right there. Anyone else I want to talk about down here? Ginyu was one of my favorite releases in 2022. Loved the Ginyu Force team. Anyone else I want to mention? Oh, Third Form Frieza. Probably my favorite battery unit of all time is Third Form Frieza. Him plus Full Power Frieza was just one of my favorite times in Dokkan, for sure. Anyone else I would want to talk about before we check out some other stuff? No. Okay. Let's have a look at stages cleared. We can have a look at beginners event, limited events. Oh, this is the ascending order. Yeah, prime battles 1000. No shock there. Quest mode. I mean that is link leveling, right? Challenge events I do a lot of as well. Story events. Yeah, a lot of grinding here, right? Actually, a lot of the story events, right? Because I think it was a story event. The Natade Village one, the link leveling stage. I think that was a story event. I think. But yeah, I use that all the time. Yeah, okay, that's all we can talk about here. That's fine. Alright. We see anything else here? These are just different titles and stuff. The one who transcended the 9th anniversary. We do have the Festival of Battles title, which I recently got, right? I don't know where it is. 3,000 days logged in, not quite yet. I don't have all the titles. What's this one? I have not used a full fusion team that many times, huh? What's this one? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 300 Shadow Dragon Saga uses. Is a lot, dude. We do have the Hybrid Saiyan one, though. Universe Survival Saga. Don't have Resurrected Warriors, okay. Do have Realm of Gods. Boo Saga makes sense. Not Patara either. Or Low Class Warrior, no shock there. Super Saiyan 3, Giant, yeah, I mean. Namek Saga. Don't have Ginyu Force yet. Need to get that one done. Movie Bosses, yep. Pure Saiyans, of course. Namekians, not quite. Future, yep. Full Power, yeah. Androids, no. Reps we have done. Transformation Boost. Yeah. Dragon Ball Seekers, not quite. Time Travelers is there. U6, no shock. Movie Heroes, yep. Goku family. Vegeta family. Artificial Life Forms. I mean, I don't use that often, yeah. A lot of these categories need more. I don't have Super Saiyans? Wow. Okay. I should get that one. Maybe I just have to grind and get some of these done, man. Terrifying Conquerors, that's good. The Festival of Battles one should be here somewhere, right? It should be in special titles, I assume. If we scroll a bit more, we move a little bit faster here. Maybe we can find the Festival of Battles title. I feel like I should have it. I mean, we did beat the event, right? Oh, these are all the link ones now. Okay, hold on, let me keep scrolling. These are all attack ones and stuff. Okay, I didn't see it. Yeah, I don't know. We do have the 10th anniversary title, because obviously I beat it. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Anyways. Oh, is it event? Maybe it's an event title. I thought it would be a special title, but it might be an event one. These are all new. Oh, hold on. I saw a special one there. Nope. Okay, let's just keep scrolling. These are all blue. Maybe it's near the bottom since it's new. Oh, hold on. We got some special titles now. There. That's 30. That's the Kid Buu one. There it is, Champion of the Festivals. We do have it. Yeah, okay, it's an event. I guess I'll show my box next. I suppose. I don't have every mission done or anything, but I can show that, I guess. We can show this kind of thing. I haven't locked in and got a bunch of these missions done, but I can show some of them. Like these normals, I'm still missing a bunch of missions. Look at all these stones I still don't have. A lot of baton I'm missing, actually. events and stuff, still missing a bunch of stuff here. Like, time of recording, haven't finished all of these missions, but we'll get there. We'll get them all done at some point. None of the trials I don't have done either, but that's okay. Let's just look at the characters, right? So this is my box. I sorted by level, so I'm not sure how other people do it. So I like to have all my LRs and stuff at the top. And not every LR is rainbowed or anything, but we can talk about specific LRs if I feel like I want to. A lot of rainbows you can see, right? Like, when did I start spending money on Dokkan? I think 2021. I didn't spend in 2019. I don't think I spent in 2020 either. I think it was 2021. Because I think that happened when I got a job, right? So I got my first job like late 2020, I believe. If I remember right, my first job. I used to work in as a wait staff in a restaurant. But yeah, once I started being able to make some money for myself, I was like, well, I can afford to pay some money on Dokkan. And that brought me down a slippery slope, right? I've spent a lot of money on Dokkan over the years, right? But how much? I don't know. I do not know. Also, something that bothers a lot of people who watch my videos, and some of my friends, let me pull it up with Beast here. Like, you can see I have a lock on Beast, but a lot of these LRs, I don't lock. I just forget to lock them. Like, I've never accidentally sold an LR or anything, but, you know, I don't lock my units, so, yeah. We can talk about some TURs now, maybe, if there's some TURs that are particularly special. Oh yeah, I do have stickers on some units, right? You might wonder what's the factor to get a sticker from me as a TUR. Usually it's that I have you rainbowed max links. Then I like to apply a sticker. If you're not rainbow max links, I tend to not give stickers. Like this banner unit Vegeta is rainbowed max links, and he's a good sticker, so I was happy to do that. Not every unit that is rainbowed max links I give a sticker to, right? But a lot of them I do. Like Ribrianne, I could give a sticker to, but I haven't done it. This Khalifa I could give a sticker to. Maybe I will go back and give stickers to some of these units. I need to see how many stickers I have left, actually, because I'm not too sure. This Tech VB got a very sad EZA. I hope his Super EZA is goated, though. I hope that is true. In Goku Black, one of the worst EZAs of all time, but, you know. I do hope one day Goku Black gets respect in this game, but it's not today. It's not now. Yeah, okay. Oh, I should give this Super Gogeta a sticker, actually. Maybe I'll give it to him when he's Super EZAs. Because he's not too far away, actually. The 120 leads are probably not too far down the line, actually. Anything else I'd like to mention here? STR Cooler is one of the best TURs of all time. What a goat. What a king. Big fan of that cooler. This Majin Vegeta was actually one of my favorite units ever on release as well. I really enjoyed using his Resurrected Warriors team. One of my favorite teams back in the day was Resurrected Warriors when I started playing back in 2019. I loved this team. I was a big fan, actually. So, yeah. I think if you check my Twitter, I don't use Twitter anymore, but on my Twitter, I think there are tweets of me talking about Resurrected Warriors back in the day. Beerus, I have fond memories of as well. A very good unit back in the day. One of my best friends' favorite unit was this Beerus for a long time. So, shout out to them. They don't play this game anymore, but yeah. I do think of them when I think of that Beerus unit, for sure. They do come to my mind. This Goku was always very sick. Always a big fan. Even in Red Zone when he did get power creeped. Immediately. It was a very sad time for him, but he was cool. I was actually always a fan of this Yardrak Goku. This free-to-play unit was sick, actually. I hope this guy gets a Dokkan Fest. Like, I know he won't. Or even like a banner unit one day. Like, just another iteration of this guy would be awesome. But the counters and shit, so good. So good. Anyone else I would like to talk about down here? You see, all of these Super EZA units here, I didn't use, like, when they were EZAing. A lot of them were already bad by the time I was playing. Yeah. Anything else I want to talk about? As we're just scrolling through my box. I don't even have all the... I haven't finished easying a lot of units as well, as you can see. But you know, it is what it is. It's fine. Haruda Goat, of course, big... You know, if you guys been watching my channel for a while, you know that I'm a big Haruda fan. Haruda Goat. Of course, of course. Piglo Jr., the World Tournament Goat right here. Here's Fusion Zamasu's TUR rainbowed and Max Links, right? I was LR and TUR rainbowed. I used to sell extra copies of LRs and TURs and stuff, but now I'm actually keeping copies for power level. And just as, not really a flex, but just to be like, oh, I have this too, you know? Just for fun. These guys actually got sick awakenings back in the day. I was a big fan of when they awakened. They were really fun. The orb changing, they could easy A sometime. I mean, if the idea of worldwide is going to be Namek/ROF, these sub easy A's could actually be sick. These two, I'd be a big fan of that. I would. World Tournament Goku was always a lot of fun. Really, really sick unit. His Chance to God would fail me often, but I was a big fan. The Gammas were really sick when they came out, of course. I mean, this Limit Breaker Vegito is my favorite Heroes unit of all time. This guy was such a beast when he dropped. Oh my god. Very sad that Heroes was killed. Very, very sad. Because this guy was sick as hell, man. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just releasing as a TUR. Like, an October Dokkan Fest was crazy. That was pretty insane. Anything else I want to mention here? There's UI Goku's TUR. Not Rainbow Max Links yet, but I do want to get to that. Namek Goku's TUR I think is Max Links. Yeah. But I haven't, no extra copies of him. Same with this Broly. Oh, he's not finished. I need to finish him, okay. Now we're getting to like SSRs, level 100s and stuff. Don't think there's going to be much to talk about down here, so I'll scroll a little bit faster. But yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about. All these units I haven't even awakened the TUR and stuff, just because I haven't had the need. I mean, eventually I want to do all of this stuff, but, you know, we're not quite there. Right? You can scroll through this. A lot of these units. Actually, on my previous account, because I used to actually have an account back in 2016 when Dokkan first came out, but I didn't really understand the game and ended up deleting it, like, after a couple of months. But this guy, I remember being on a banner. And he was my first ever SSR. My first ever LR on this account, by the way, was LR Bojack. Which we could probably talk about. Here's some, yeah, LRs down here who aren't leveled up, right? Not TURs awakened, but not, like, leveled up. Extra copies, that kind of thing. Now we're just at SSRs. I mean, yeah, I have a decent amount of box space, right? 1900. It's not crazy, but it's decent. I need to clean out my box again. Like, there's a lot of these units I can start awakening and putting in dupes and stuff, but I just haven't had the time to do it. Or the motivation, really, to sit down. Maybe I'll make that a live stream at some point. Me just cleaning out my box for, like, 2 hours. Did you guys watch that? I don't know. Okay, SRs. Yeah, okay. Where do I check my tags again? Oh, I can check all my Max Links units here. Here we go. So I have 412 units that are Max Links, right? Like, I really like link leveling. I am a big link level enjoyer, right? There's LR Bojack, by the way. My first ever LR on this account. But yeah, these are all my Max Links units at the moment. At the time of recording, which is the 6th of May, 2025. These are all my Max Links units. I was a big fan of this, like, the AIMS or ARMS unit. I don't know why. Just thought he was cool. So I remember he was one of the first link level units. I think I have every Goku Black link leveled, Max Links. I think so. I think they are all done. But yeah, these are the units that I've link leveled. The units I'm focusing on now are usually Dokkan Fests. I nearly have every LR Max Links. Not yet, but most LRs are Max Links now. So I'm focusing on LRs, Dokkan Fests, and units I think will super easy A. They're the units that I'm currently working on. Or like banner units I think are pretty good or could sub easy at some point. Or that are still useful, right? That kind of thing. So yeah, these are all... Oh yeah, you're Max Links. I need to actually awaken you back to LR. Or not LR, to TUR, right? That's LR Cooler's TUR, Max Links as well, by the way. But yeah. Where do I check my tags? Oh, it's here, right? Turn tags on. Here we go. These are all free-to-play units. And not really super important of a tag. I haven't kept up with this one, so we need to reorganize my tags. These are all banner units. Again, I need to reorganize this too, but this is just a list of all these different banner units and sub-EZAs and all that kind of thing. These are all EZA units. All you need to have EZAs. Again, I have not touched a lot of these tags in quite a long time, so I really should lock in and clean all this out, right? For sure. For sure. These are Dokkan Fests. Any units that have Dokkan Fest leaders. Any Dokkan Fest leaders are all here, right? But I need to update some of this. I mean, technically you're not a Dokkan Fest, but you do have a Dokkan Fest level leader skill, so, you know. He does have a Dokkan event, so I'm not sure if that counts as a Dokkan Fest. It should, right? So, yeah, these are all the Dokkan Fests over the years, right, that I have. These are all category leaders. I need to clean out some of these categories and stuff. Like, some of these, it's like, I don't need this tag, right? We can clean this shit out. These are all my rainbow units, actually. This is a good one, right? 413 rainbow units. Like, that's quite a few. A lot of these are free-to-play units, or sub-EZAs, but, you know, my Dokkan Fests and, like, LRs are also here, right? That are rainbowed. Maybe I'll change this tag to, like, summonable rainbow at some point. That might be a good one to do. Although, I think the characters, I'd be limited by the characters, I think, but it is what it is. No big deal. No big deal. Okay. I mean, these guys aren't, like, rainbowed, but they're, like, ready to be rainbowed, right? I see they up their super attack levels and stuff. Max Links units, again, I haven't kept up with this. We've seen that's actually, like, 400 or whatever, right? I guess into my Zenny, right? I mean, this is my Zenny. I do sell a lot of these smaller statues all the time. I'm going to sell more of them right now. Because I get a lot of them from, like, EZAs and stuff. A lot of these guys, right? 10,000 of them. But any of the special ones I tend to keep, right? I also don't have an insane amount of Kais. I have a good amount, but not, like, a crazy amount or anything. We can look at my items, right? Training items. I don't have an insane amount of training items. I could definitely farm more if I really wanted to, but I'm not in any danger of running out of training items, right? So, we can show that here. Training locations, I have a decent amount too. Nothing crazy, but a good amount. Awakening medals, I have a lot. Like, I've maxed out some of these categories, like the Giro medal. I didn't mean to click on that. But the Giro medal, like the Bubbles medals, like stuff like that. Mr. Pope, I'm almost maxed out on. I need to grind more medals, just so I don't have to ever farm medals again. I really should. You know, like Truth, for example, has like thousands of every medal. I don't need that many, but maybe like farm 100 of every kind of medal would not be a bad thing, right? Just so I'm always prepared. Maybe I'll do that at some point. If I want to spend stamina on something other than the Whis event, right? But yeah, I do have all of these medals. I mean, no shock, right? These are now we're on to what, EZA medals and stuff. Or these are story event medals. Whoops. And these are all EZA medals. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. EZA medals. Here they are. Again, EZAs are one of the best things Dokkan's ever done. We do love that. And then we have even Super EZA now, which I think is really good as well, right? But yeah, no shock that I have an insane amount of these kind of medals and stuff. Awakening medals. Oh, skill orbs, right? Like, again, I have been farming skill orbs. I don't have as many great skill orbs as you'd think, but I do have a lot of crap skill orbs that are just pointless. Like, yeah, level 1 bronze additional, dude. Like, let's go, dude. I have 8 level 1 crits for Power of Wishes. That's pretty sick. It's like, okay, dude. Like, wonderful. When am I ever going to use that equip? Like, never, dude. I wouldn't even give that to a crap free-to-play unit. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. What's this one? This is Power of Wishes. This is 1 crit, 1 additional. Yeah, I mean, that's not the worst, I guess. At least it's giving 2 points, right? As a bronze, you're giving 2 points. Like, that's not the worst, right? Some gold and silver equips here. Not really great ones, but there's some decent ones for sure. Right. Again, I am constantly farming, like, equips and stuff off camera. Because, like, no one wants to sit and watch me just farm equips, right? Like, that's not going to be exactly a very exciting video, right? Maybe this one isn't very exciting, but this is more just an account overview that I wanted to do. More as a diary than anything else, right? But if you guys watch this, awesome. That's sick. But, yeah. You know, hitting rank 999 is pretty cool. It took me 6 years to get here, and I play every day. There's been a couple of days I've missed over the years just because... Usually it's when I'm traveling, right? Like when I'm traveling, I tend to forget to log in. Like when I'm going on flights, or maybe I'm staying with a friend and I've just spent all day like doing stuff. I don't have time on my phone. There's generally those are the days I have missed, but for the most part, I'm pretty consistent with logging in, right? I'd say over the 6 years, I've missed maybe a total of 10 days of Dokkan. Over 6 years. Of at least just logging in, right? Not playing, grinding every day, but like at least logging in. I feel like maybe I've missed about 10 days worth of Dokkan over the 6 years, which is pretty good, I think, right? Pretty consistent, at least. Maybe not good, right? Maybe you guys think I'm a complete addict, but which, you know, I wouldn't classify as wrong, right? I do love DokkanBattle, and I do play it every day. So I don't know. Maybe I am an addict, right? But hey, when you're listen, if the game is fun and you're having fun, I think that's fine. I think that's okay. As long as it doesn't become unhealthy and like disturbs your everyday life, I think it's okay to play as much as I do, which is a lot. But it doesn't disturb me. Like I go to work every day, like 5 days a week. Does not distract me at work. So I think that's okay. I think it's healthy. I come home from work, then I play. Or before work, I play. On the bus to work, I'm playing. We gotta grind, gotta get these ECAs done, gotta pump out videos, you know, like a lot of good shit. Okay, stickers. I don't think I have any. Yeah, not many stickers here. 67 actually. I could start stickering some units actually. Support items. Not sure if people care, but here's the amount of support items I have. 4,000 Ghost Ushers, like 1,600 Whis, 5,000. Android 8, Princess Snake, just under 1,000. Same with Icarus, right? Nurse Chi-Chi 700. That kind of thing. Memory medals. These are just support memory medals. I have not grinded the support memory event, really, to get the rest of those. Treasure. Okay, here we go. These are a bunch of coins and stuff from the different anniversaries. We see the Super Battle Road clear, the Victory Stars. These are from the World Tournament. Oh, there's the crystals from the Tade Village. One of the best events of all time, man. I still have some red stones to spend right now. We should spend those. I don't know who to buy yet from my red stone picks, so I've just kind of kept them for now. Some spare tickets from over the years, right? Some chocolates and stuff. Okay, cool. You can see how many red coins I have. These are yellow coins, right? I need to spend them when the next yellow coin banner comes up. I have 510. I should really have 500, but at least I can have 10 just to keep, right? Just to keep. But I don't know who to spend with my yellow coins. Maybe I don't know. Maybe when LR Pycon goes into the shop, whenever that is. I have some blue coins from the hero banners. I do wonder what's going to replace heroes this year, and what I can spend my blue coins on. I'll be interested with that. Then a couple of carnival coins too. Okay, not bad. Potential orbs, like, I'm good. I'm not gonna run out of potential orbs anytime soon. We're safe with those, don't you worry. And then what's in here? Oh, keys and like tickets and stuff. Okay. Link level, skill orbs, that kind of thing. Yeah, and meat, right? There you go. I mean, that's my account, right? Like, that's what I got. I don't think there's really anything else I need to show. Right? I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's a decent enough count overview. So yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think of my 999 account. I mean, it's not as good as a lot of other, like, you know, bigger YouTubers probably, but I mean, I'm a spender, but not as big as them, right? So my account's not going to be as impressive, but yeah, that is my Dokkan account after reaching rank 999. Let me know what you guys think of my Dokkan account. Let me know if you've got a better account than me and you're lower leveled. I mean, you definitely could. It's possible, right? So yeah, with that said, let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later.